What up, fam? You know what time it is again. It's fragrance time. And I'm back with another scent of the day. And today it's something special. Portrait of a Lady. Frederic Malle. Portrait of a Lady. It is so good. I'm down to there's probably 15, 20 mils in there left. And this is one of the only bottles or the only perfumes I have a backup of. I actually have a 100 ml backup of this ready to go that I'm saving. I want to finish this bad boy first. But not only do I have a backup of Portrait of a Lady, I have a low partial, probably about 10 milliliters of Portrait of a Lady first formula batch. I don't know if it's the first batch. It was, I was told it was a first formula batch. So, and I have not sprayed it yet. I've been sitting on it. And it's actually one of the reasons why I started doing these videos is because I was encouraged by Rich Mitch to do a comparison video of my first formula batch, Portrait of a Lady, compared with the modern formula. If you're not familiar with Rich Mitch, he's a streamer and a fragrance YouTuber. He's my personal favorite. I don't know if you can tell, if you watched him before, you know I'm kind of borrowing from his format here, where you stay off camera, you know, because I'm not trying to be Mr. Douchey fragrance influencer over here. I'm just journaling my fragrance journey and sharing it with you guys because, I don't know, because it's cool. That's why. Because I can. And but anyway, I hope to soon do a comparison video between this bottle and my first formula batch bottle. It should be interesting. I have not sprayed the partial yet, so I have no idea if it's drastically different. And that's the impression I get online, is that it's been reformulated and has lost some oomph, lost some of its depth, which is wild to me because this formula is fantastic. All right, so probably most people have tried Portrait of a Lady or sampled it and they know what it smells like. It smells amazing. I slept on this one for a long time because of the name, Portrait of a Lady. It's kind of like a little bit of a turnoff for the average guy, probably. You know, you want to wear something called Portrait of a Lady, and you know, what if someone asks what you're wearing? Oh my God, I'm gonna have to tell them Portrait of a Lady. But I think after, you know, watching YouTube and listening to different people talk about this perfume as a masterpiece, my curiosity I couldn't take it anymore. I had to try it out. But yeah, over and over I hear people say Portrait of a Lady is a masterpiece. It's a masterpiece. And sure enough, I agree with them. This is a masterpiece. It's a beautiful perfume. Perfumes by Dominique Ropion, who is like one of the goats, one of the big dogs. He has done so much. He did like Ralph's Club. He did Baby Cat. I mean, the list is insane how many he's done. Let's see, what did he do for Amouage? He did Vanilla Barca Attar, which I'm a fan of. I like the Attars. But I mean, he's done some big stuff. So, let's see, what did he do for Victor and Wolf? He did Flower Bomb. I mean, come on. Huge perfume, Flower Bomb. He did that. So the dude is a big timer. And What else? He's done a few for Frederic Malle. He did the Night, which is actually kind of on my want list. The Night, it's another one of those Desert Gems series, and they run about $1,000 or more, you know, used. Retail closer to 2,000. So it's like an expensive bottle. But the Night, if you ever get your nose on it, is amazing. It's like, has a very powerful oud fragrance to it, oud note. And it's animalic oud. So it's like kind of challenging a little bit. It's kind of fecal at the beginning, but man, it is a wonderful perfume. I hope to get a bottle someday. But anyway, so Dominique Ropion, the perfumer, for Portrait of a Lady. Now let's get into the notes and things. Let's see here. Portrait of a Lady. The note listing is pretty big, pretty long. I'm just gonna go through the important ones I think that stand out to me. Obviously, this is a rose fragrance, which is, you know, another level of challenge for some dudes. Some dudes are afraid of rose, and I was for a while. But this is not a feminine rose per se. It's, I'd say, unisex. It's 100% unisex, and I have no problem pulling this perfume off as a guy. But yeah, lots of rose, and that's one of the big notes. But you also get a raspberry note that adds a kind of playfulness and a fruitiness to this. There is, it's spicy, so you get, it has cinnamon and clove. Cinnamon! It has cinnamon and clove in it. And so there's a spiciness to it. I'm gonna spray some. I got some drying down on my left hand. I'm gonna spray some on my right. So, awesome sprayers on these. Yeah, all right, so I'm getting a little incense. There's sandal, picking up the sandalwood. Red berries, I'm guessing that's some kind of pepper. Probably like red, yeah, it's a red pepper, probably. It adds a little spiciness, a little zing. Yeah. Looking over at my left hand now. Oh yeah. Then I'm getting the sandalwood. This has been drying down for a little bit. Benzoin, amber. The incense is there. I'm smelling my shirt there. Normally I spray a lot to the chest. That's how I like to spray. And I wear a t-shirt, so it kind of doesn't have a lot of trouble projecting through the shirt. But I like to wear it on my chest so that, you know, it's pretty close to the skin. I'm not trying to project a whole lot, you know. I think if someone comes in for a hug, they should be able to smell me and not just, you know, choke out the whole building. So, but I spray a lot to the chest, probably 5-6 sprays to the chest, and then I wear a t-shirt. So, if for like a weaker fragrance like the Healy yesterday, I was spraying on my arms and behind my ears, and I'll actually spray my clothes too. But this one is pretty strong. Performance on this is good, really good. It'll last all day. Yeah. So, but it's, I think if I had to describe Portrait of a Lady in like a word or two, in a couple words, I'd say rose. It's a masculine-ish, not masculine, but it's a unisex rose, spicy rose with patchouli. Rose and patchouli. This is a rose and patchouli fragrance. If I had to kind of sum things up, but. So, that's what's going on today. I look forward to doing a comparison video with my vintage bottle. This bottle's almost gone. Some people have said that a bottle, once it gets low like this, you should try and finish it because all the air in there it's gonna oxidize the perfume, and that, I don't know. But I'm probably gonna rock this, you know, once a week until it's gone, probably something like that. But anyway, it's a true masterpiece. If you haven't smelled it, stop what you're doing right now. Go on a decant site, or go to Fragrance Swap on Reddit and look for Portrait of a Lady decants, and you will find them for a reasonable price, and you can get your nose on this stuff. You don't have to blind buy it. I don't recommend blind buying. We all do it, but anyway. All right, guys, that's what's going on today. Portrait of a Lady. I'm happy to share what I'm wearing with you guys. And I'd like to hear what you're up to. What are you wearing? Tell me in the comments. All right, y'all. Hope you have a wonderful day. Peace.